naomba tubaki vivyo hivyo ili tupate ombi.
Wacha tuombe. Bwana wetu Yesu Kristo, ni asubuhi njema tunakuja mbele yako na mioyo ya shukrani kwa kutupa siku hii ya leo. Kama uongozi wa kaunti hii, mfalme wa amani, tunakurudishia heshima na utukufu kwa uzima ambao umepea kila mmoja wetu, kwa tunaemea kila mmoja wetu kutusafirisha Bwana, kutufikisha mahali hapa. Imeukarimu wewe mkono wako Bwana.
Rasmi kwa ratiba ya siku ya leo. Asante waziri.
Your Excellency Governor of Bugoma County, His Excellency the Deputy Governor, County Commissioner, Speaker of County Assembly, honorable members and all invited guests. Today is a great day for us as Bugoma County. Meeting here on the issue of stakeholders meeting on establishment of level 6 National Teaching and Referral Hospital in Bugoma. Your Excellency, allow me, for the purpose of understanding the content of this meeting, to invite my technical officer so that he takes us through, so that from there we may understand deeply why we are here. Your Excellency, Dr. Wanikina, please come on board.
Thank you, Waziri. Your Excellency, the Governor, the Deputy Governor, the CS, the leadership, and all the stakeholders and all protocols observed. My name is Dr. David Wanikina. I'm a consultant family and emergency physician working with the county government of Bugoma. Currently a medical superintendent at Webuye County Hospital, and also I coordinate medical and specialized services. Allow me to present to you a project brief about the establishment of in Bugoma County. The background to this project is that the establishment of the level 6 National Teaching and Referral Hospital in Bugoma County was conceptualized way back in 2022 through the joint consultations between the team of health professionals from the Ministry of Health and Bugoma County government under the stewardship of His Excellency Governor Kenneth Lusaka, EGH. The transformative project is designed to address the healthcare needs of not only the people of Bugoma, but within the entire Western Kenya and the Great Lakes region. It will also complement the national referral facilities and expand specialized services, specialized medical services beyond Nairobi and its environments. According to the Ministry of Health classification, there are two categories of level 6 referral hospitals. Number one, we have a level 6A hospital, which is a general national teaching and referral hospital. Examples of this is Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital and Kenyatta National Hospital. Then we have level 6B hospitals, which is specialized national referral hospitals. Examples of this is the National Spinal Injury. This is situated at Madari, and also the Madari Mental Hospital. Those are examples of the specialized hospitals. The hospitals that is proposed for Bugoma is a level 6A, General National Teaching and Referral Hospital. So meaning we'll have a facility within Bugoma with the same capacity as Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital and also Kenyatta National Hospital. So what are the requirements for a level 6 facility? So for you to have a level 6 facility, you need to meet the requirements of the regulator. And you also need to meet international standards. So you need to meet World Health Organization standards, and also you need to meet the ministry standards. Number one, you need land. The minimum acreage of land that you require is 50 acres, which will offer services for training, research, expansion, and offer the other auxiliary services for this type of facility. The hospital that is designed should be able to have a minimum of 2,000 beds for inpatient capacity, and also offer outpatient services to the population. They also should offer specialized services for a tertiary care hospital across all specialized disciplines of medicine. Examples of these disciplines include trauma. So you should have trauma services. When you get injured, you have involved in a major accident, you go there, you should be able to get services. Specialized maternal and child health. Cancer care, that is oncology, cardiology, nephrology, and neurosurgery, among other disciplines of medicine. So it's a comprehensive facility. The other bit about the requirements for this facility, it should offer training and research. So you should have teaching facilities aligned to this hospital in terms of universities. So now you have medical schools attached to it. So when you're talking about now specialized doctors will be trained within Bugoma County. For us, we had to travel for long distances, stay away from our families, for us to acquire this specialized training. Now this training, the hospital that is proposed is going to offer those services within this county. And then there should be support systems for the hospital. In terms of, number one, you have blood transfusion satellites within the facility, pharmaceutical supplies, chain systems, modern diagnostic equipment. So all the equipment, whether you are talking about MRI, CT scan, PET scans, all those should be available within this facility. And you should also have an ICT-based hospital management system. The catchment area for this type of hospital the hospital should be able to serve the needs of the local community, the regional community, and across the border. So for us, the hospital should serve even the eastern part of Uganda, serve all the surrounding counties, whether from the North Rift, whether from the western region, or even beyond the greater Lake Economic Bloc. So that is a type of hospital that is designed. So what is the project status? The Level 6 National Teaching and Referral Hospital for Bugoma is going to be funded by the African Development Bank. And for this to be accelerated, we require greater political goodwill for it to start before the end of this year. You need a political goodwill. In terms of land requirement, we say that the World Health Organization requires 50 acres of land. So what is currently available within Bugoma County? Available is 39 acres. So the county government requires to procure an additional land, and that's around 11 acres, for us to meet this minimal requirement. Once you have this land, it needs to be owned. You need to have a title showing that we own the land. And that title will be surrendered to the National Treasury, because now it's a national government project for it to be implemented. So what about the site? We say that this is a project that was conceptualized in 2022. The technical teams visited various areas. One of the areas that was visited was Bugoma County Teaching and Referral Hospital. Another area that was visited was the Kiwanja Ndege field here in Bugoma. The other area that was visited was in Bumula. And then the other area was Webuye, and then the KMTC grounds around Chwele. At that time, I think the Kiwanja Ndege had not been degazetted, so it was still property of the Kenya Airports Authority. And still, even when they added all the acreage, it did not reach the desired 50 acres. So the technical team, which were doing the assessment, settled on the Chwele site during the feasibility study. At that time, the funder required that you do coordinates, and they did the coordinates, which were submitted to the funder. So that is about the siting. About the expected catchment population, we expect that this hospital, once completed, will serve the Western Kenya, parts of Nyanza, Rift Valley, and the cross borders. So we expect people from Uganda, Rwanda, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Burundi, and South Sudan to come and access services within this facility. The expected economic and social impact of this project, that through the bank will give a 15-year loan concession with opportunities for real estate. So now the people of Bugoma have opportunities now to invest, because it's a massive project in real estate. Also invest in medical training, food chain, and job creation. You can imagine a hospital that is going to serve 2,000 inpatients. How many doctors are those that will be required? How many nurses? How many physiotherapists? And all this population is going to come into Bugoma. They will need accommodation. They will need food. That is massive for the people of Bugoma. Political concerns, of course, there has been opposition from the neighboring counties, but it has been agreed that we can have multiple facilities. You can have facilities both in Bugoma and in Kakamega at the highest level, and they can coexist and provide services to the residents and have people move across borders to seek for services wherever they need. So what are the next steps in terms of this project? Currently, the project is awaiting African Development Bank response to the National Treasury letter. And once that letter is received, there will be a feasibility study that will be done. And then after the feasibility study has been done and the project is ongoing, there will be a loan agreement. Then there will be an implementation team that will be formed. Then now the hospital will be designed about the type of hospital that we require here in terms of the outlook, the buildings. And then once that is done, there will be tendering. And then whoever will succeed, there will be a contract that will be signed. Then the construction works will begin, and once the construction works have been completed, then the hospital will be equipped, both with personnel and the medical equipment. And then the last step is now operationalization. So those are the next steps. The county government of Bugoma can make CSR requests to the African Development Bank. Some of these can be, number one, to strengthen the existing facilities so that you have a strong referral network. So you will have facilities within Chwele strengthened, facilities within Webuye strengthened, facilities within Kandui upgraded and strengthened. And also you can have the road network within the county strengthened so that for ease accessibility to this facility. So that can be a CSR request from the Bugoma County to the African Development Bank. What is the expected impact of this facility, of having a level 6 facility within the environments of Bugoma County? Number one, improved healthcare access. So you will have ability to provide high quality, specialized services closer to the people, reducing to the pressure on the other referral facilities. Recently already we saw Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital is saying it is overwhelmed. So this facility reduces pressure on those facilities. Now patients within this region can be served with this region, within this region. It reduces costs to the patients. So the patients don't need to travel for long distances. You don't need to hire taxis, vehicles to go for long distances to Eldoret. So many people die on the road. You can imagine, life is of essence. You have to travel for so many kilometers to Eldoret. I think it's about 129 for you to access services. And it is, your life probably, it's an emergency situation, it is time bound. So you will have this access here, including, we talked about cancer care, cardiology care. Me, I'm an emergency doctor. So if, for example, if you have a heart attack, you only have 6 hours to get to the cath lab. So having this facility here will shorten our distance. Economically, the project is going to spur growth in the real estate. We've said that not only for the workers who are coming to work here, even the hotel industry is also going to boom. Because some people are traveling from DR Congo to bring their patients to Bugoma County. They will need a place to stay. They will need, the staff themselves will need housing. They will need to eat. Economically, that is huge. There will be huge supply chains, people to supply drugs, people to supply food to this hospital. It's a massive opportunity. And local businesses will thrive. So we need to let our people know that there are immense opportunities that are coming to Bugoma. We've already talked about employment, but this hospital is going to create thousands, number one, of direct jobs. A lot of Bugoma County has produced major brains in medicine. They're out there. They're out there. Now we can bring these brains back home. If you talk about specialists the best specialists in oncology, they come from this county. If you talk about gynecologists, they come from this county. All those people are going to come home and they are going to offer services to the people here. Then you also have indirect jobs. During construction, for example, people will get jobs to offer services during construction. You also have jobs after operationalization of this facility. We also expect advanced training. So we need to see that after this hospital is operationalized, there will be opportunities for research. That some of the innovations will come from Bugoma. That when you talk about advancements in medicine, you will say this one was designed in Bugoma, not China. This one was in Bugoma. So that hospital will offer that opportunity. Of course, the university like Kibabi will also have opportunity now to establish medical schools. So we'll have a proper established medical school within the Bugoma County. And of course we have the medical training colleges, the mid-level training colleges. They will also have an opportunity to offer care, to offer training. We will have many doctors coming from far wide, because once they come in for training, so we'll have doctors coming in to train in surgery. That doctor is qualified. So they will be offering services at home here. Number two, we will also have innovations. That also should also strive to offer innovations within the healthcare sector, so that you become an innovation hub, you innovate, and now sell evidence-based practices to the world. Bugoma County will now serve as a regional integration. It's a hub. So you'll have all the other facilities now referring patients to Bugoma. So Bugoma will be a center of the medical tourism. When people talk about we want to go to India, this facility can offer an opportunity for people to come from all over the continent, all over the world, to get specialized services within our county. And the hospital is not just about service provision. It also provides security, health security. It is strategic. When we talk about we are near the borders, I think we've seen COVID, we've seen Ebola, all those. Now we'll have a center that can be able to respond to pandemics. Of course, we talked about CSR commitments and infrastructure developments. For example, some of the benefits will be, we expect the upgrade of the Chwele, Kimilili, Kamkuywa, Mount Elgon, Bugoma road network to be improved for accessibility to the facility. So once you build the facility, there needs to be infrastructure accompaniment so that people can now reach the hospital, so that the hospital is accessible. That now roads do not become a barrier to healthcare access. So this hospital will come with that benefit, that even apart from the healthcare infrastructure development, there will also be road network developments within the county. And then also we expect that there will be improved and modernized satellite feeder hospitals surrounding the referral hospital. So all the other facilities within Chwele, Webuye, Kandui, and all the other sub-counties within the county need to be upgraded, need to be modernized for them to offer service, and then now only refer patients who require specialized service. So that is also an expected outcome. Then in terms of politically and socially, this project is a flagship project, not only to the Bugoma County government, but also to the national government. So it is going to demonstrate, and the project is going to speak volumes about the leadership of this county, that they have delivered this project, and this project is going to transform lives. You cannot do anything without healthcare. This is huge, politically and socially. And to the national government, it demonstrates equitable distribution of healthcare resources. For a long time, this part of the county, this part of the country has not have proper healthcare facilities. I think this will be the first one. So these are a huge flagship project which all of us should support. So the project needs a collaborative and coordinated approach from all the stakeholders for it to be successful. It needs a whole of government and multi-stakeholder approach. We are grateful for the leadership, for providing leadership for this stakeholder forum. We believe that it will not be the last one. There will be more stakeholder engagements to enable this project to succeed. Number one, the county government of Bugoma needs to acquire the land, the extra land. It needs to do stakeholder mobilization. I think this is one of them. And also it needs an enabling environment that all of us as the stakeholders of Bugoma, we need to speak in one voice because this is our project. The national government, Ministry of Health and the National Treasury, of course they are providing policy direction, they are providing financing, they are also providing technical expertise, and they are also going to provide project oversight for the project to be implemented. The development partners, that is African Development Bank and others, They are going to provide financing, technical support, and they're also going to do the monitoring. The political leadership. We need to align all the political leadership across the counties in the Western region to ensure unity of purpose and minimize political contestation. So we need to mobilize that as a political leadership, so that there's no one who is saying probably this hostel should be here or there. This hostel belongs to the Western region. Then for the local communities, the local community needs to own and support the project through providing land support. The local community needs to provide land, because this project is going to create jobs for the local community, and also the local community should accept the project. It's called social acceptance. Sometimes you go to a place, you want to put up a mortuary, and people say no. You want to put up a radiology unit, and they say no. So the community needs to accept the project. They need to believe that this project is going to help them. So we need to mobilize the community to accept this level of hospital. Then of course the CSR commitments in terms of integration of the nearby health facilities, that one I've already spoken about it, that we need to improve all the existing facilities and now integrate for them to be able to work together to provide services to the residents. Then of course road infrastructure, including all the roads within the county, needs to be improved for accessibility purposes to the facility. So in conclusion, the proposed level 6 national teaching and referral hospital in Bugoma is a transformative project poised to redefine healthcare in Western Kenya and the wider Great Lakes region. With strong political goodwill, intergovernmental collaboration, and support from development partners, Bugoma will host a state-of-art facility that meets global standards, improves healthcare equity, and delivers long-standing social-economic impact. This project is not just about a hospital. It's about health security, regional development, and legacy of the current and future generations. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Wanikina. Your Excellency, allow me make two critical additions to the presentation. One of them is, as we are deliberating this, remember we are faced with a threat of this project, because we are in a competition. And anybody who sees such a kind of massive projects to come in a region, it means it comes with so many associated benefits. And two of them that has come very critically is, which we discussed even before coming here, Your Excellency, is blood transfusion center. That is also an issue that will accompany this referral hospital, which means we are able to deal with it in the region. Two, Your Excellency, the Webuye airstrip. Now that this is going to be also serve the global environment, it means now our airstrip will now start operating very viciously in terms of growth. Your Excellency, allow me now, because we have now know what is there, so that we can know perhaps who are present, so that as we deliberate and share, it will be important that we bring out, if you allow, Your Excellency. I will invite the Account Secretary now maybe to introduce the team that is there in the county. Yeah, they are present.
Thank you. Thank you, Waziri. Your Excellency, Sir, PS, Industrialization, Your Excellency, Deputy Governor, we have also the County Commissioner, we have also our Honorable Member of Parliament for Kimilili, Mheshimiwa karibu sana, Honorable Speaker of the County Assembly of Bugoma, Honorable Members who are present, leaders from different quarters present. I take this opportunity to officially welcome you to the stakeholders meeting. Karibuni sana. We want just to do quick introductions, and I want to start with the host, that's the county government of Bugoma, and we just want to have if you are coming from county government of Bugoma, you are a staff, director level downwards, just please stand wherever you are so that we acknowledge you. Karibuni sana. Thank you so much for taking time to come on a Friday. Karibuni sana. We also have the chief officers serving in the county government. Please, wherever you are, you can also stand and wave. The chief officers who managed to come, please just wave. Thank you so much for coming. We also have the CEC members serving in the executive also present. Kujeni, maybe you can also just say a word because you are not many. Karibuni sana. Just quickly so that you are enough.
Your Excellency and all protocol observed. My name is Ben Emachar, CC for Gender, Culture, Sports and Youth.
Good morning. My name is Engineer Agnes Wachie, CC Education and Vocational Training. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Governor Sir, all protocol observed. My name is Dr. Monica Salano Fedha. I'm the County Executive Committee member for Lands, Urban Development, Physical Planning, Housing and Municipalities. Thank you.
Your Excellency, sir, my name is Engineer Kibunguchi, CEC Agriculture.
Your Excellency, sir, our PS, all protocols observed. My name is Carol Makali, CC member for Finance and Economic Planning.
Your Excellency, Chingek Bonventure, the CC for Roads and Public Works.
Excellent, sir. Protocol observed. Dr. David Wamiru Wanyonyi, CEC for Public Service Management and ICT.
Your Excellency, Baraza Crispinus, CEC for Health and Sanitation.
Your Excellency, Edward Waswa, County Attorney.
Sorry for that. Those are the members serving with His Excellency in the county government of Bugoma. Because of introductions, I just want to also welcome Honorable Speaker to also introduce the team coming from the County Assembly of Bugoma. Karibuni sana, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, our CS. Your Excellency, our Governor, Deputy Governor, our Honorable MP for Community, our PS, our host, Vice Chancellor, Honorable members present, our County Commissioner, and all the citizens around this area. Good afternoon. Mine will be very brief because I'm having so many honorable members around. I'll ask them to be upstanding. I'll be doing the introduction from my side. From behind, far ends, Honorable Girong, Joan, Kapkatenyi Ward, Jeremiah Koloba, Township Ward, Mutiembu, Kulisir Ward, Chikati, Ndal Dapani, Honorable Mildred Apio, nominated MCA, behind Honorable Idi, Maini Ward, Pulika Pandabusi, West Nalondo, Shop Kandali, West Bukusu, Honorable Sero, Cheskaki, Alan Nyongesa, nominated MCA, Honorable Mahanu, that is a Halaba Ward, Honorable Dorcas Ndasava, Honorable Alice Kibaba, Adon Seneca, Bukembe West, Charles Nangulu, Namwela, Honorable Cheseto Martin Cheptais, Honorable Kengele, that is a Chebuyuku. It's called Kengele. I see it's called Kengele. Then I have Honorable Tendets, Elgon Ward, Honorable Jerusalem, Milima Ward, White Wafula, Naitili Ward, Honorable Wekesa, that's Divisi Ward, Christine, that's Kimili Ward, Honorable Nganga, that is Bukembe, Sangalo East, then Honorable Sheila Sifuma. Then I have Deputy Speaker, Honorable Stephen Wamalwa, Joseph Nyongesa, our Majority Leader and host, MC of this region, Mesha Kamuseveni, our Majority Whip, then Agri Mulongo for Kibingei Ward. Thank you. And my third farm, Emmanuel Situma, the Speaker of the County Assembly of Bugoma. Thank you.
Let me not also forget myself. I am Nasongo County Secretary. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. That is the county government of Bugoma, both the executive and also the legislative arm. I want to, before we proceed, we are in this premise, and I understand we have also the Vice Chancellor of this great university. I think he can also come and welcome us officially before we progress or a representation. Karibu sana, Prof.
Okay. Mheshimiwa Ken Lusaka, Governor County ya Bungoma, Mheshimiwa Makamu wa Governor Bungoma County, PS Dr. Mukhwana, County Commissioner, Mheshimiwa Didmas Barasa mbunge, Speaker wa County ya Bungoma na mdogo wake, mawaziri wa serikali ya County ya Bungoma, maafisa wakuu, MCA mwenyeji hapa ambaye pia ni majority leader Bwana Nyongesa, MCAs wengine waliofika na waalikwa, hamjambo. Mimi naitwa Professor Isaac Kipara Odeo, makamu mkuu wa chuo kikuu cha Kibabii. Nimesimama hapa ili kuwakaribisheni katika hafla hii ambayo ni muhimu sana kwetu sote, raia wa kaunti ya Bungoma. Kama chuo sisi tuko tayari kuchukua fursa ya kusaidia katika kuimarisha huduma za uuguzi na utabibu katika kaunti hii. Tayari tuna degree ya uuguzi na mwaka huu wanafunzi wetu, mahafala wetu wa kwanza 56 watafuzu Novemba mwaka huu. Kwa hivyo hiyo ni dalili nzuri, na tayari tumeweka mikakati ya kuzindua program nyingine za degree katika utabibu. Kwa hivyo sisi tunamuunga mkono gavana wa kaunti hii na serikali yake pamoja na serikali ya kitaifa katika juhudi za kuimarisha huduma za afya mashinani. Juzi nilifurahi sana nilipomwona, kawaida simpendi sana rais wa Russia, lakini wakati huu nilimchangamkia sana. Alikuwa ameshika kichupa kidogo, anasema ni vaccine ya kansa. Hicho kichupa kimetokana na utafiti wa hali ya juu sana, na nafasi kama hii ni nzuri katika kufanya pia utafiti, ili tusiwe tu tunawapeleka watu kupata matibabu. It's not working. Kuwapeleka watu kupata matibabu, lakini pia tuweze kuzuia baadhi ya magonjwa ili watu wasigaramike katika kutafuta tiba huku wanaweza kuzuia. Kwa hivyo nasema asanteni tena sana na karibuni Kibabii, chuo kikuu cha Kibabii.
Yeah, asante sana. Thank you so much, Vice Chancellor. We want also to move on, and I want to take this opportunity to welcome our development partner, and in the house we have a representative from Kemri. If Dr. Spora is around, can come and greet us and tell us this journey, how do we walk along it. Karibu sana.
It's working. No, it's not. So I think it's after. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope it is working. Good afternoon. You can hear me? Yes. All right. Your Excellency, the Governor of Bugoma County, Honorable Lusaka, the PS Mlongo, MP from National Assembly, Honorable Baraza, the Deputy Governor, County Commissioner, all members of Parliament, both national and county that are present, all dignitaries and the guests, all protocols observed. Good afternoon again. So I stand here holding two hats. One as a research scientist and a daughter of this soil. And so when I hear about a facility that is going to come up that can facilitate research, for me that is music to my ears. If we look around and ask ourselves, how much research do we do in Bugoma County? How much data can we land on at the click of a finger about the health challenges in Bugoma County? Do we have that information with us anywhere? And what is the reason? I like what Dr. Walkina said. Opening up a facility to the level of level 6 is a powerhouse in its own space. For those of us in the research field, there are certain studies that you need an established facility where equipment are available, and for the sake of the people of the land, is that you will not be expected to export blood samples. Why do we export blood samples in this country? It's majorly because we do not have capacity to do analysis within. Now, when our samples leave this country and go to the US and go to the UK, what control do you have? What do they do with those samples? What information do you have about it? One of the critical components of research when we use biological parameters is genetic makeup. Genetic information is very important, and that is what is driving a lot of the innovations that you are seeing coming out from the West. We as a country and as a county, we also need to take lead. The innovations that Daktari talked about, you innovate interventions that are very critical to your people's needs, not to the general public. That opportunity only arises where you have evidence that is in-house generated, that is in-house controlled, and now we have the Data Protection Act that even makes things more complex. So what am I saying? That it is important that we support this process. I am happy to stand here as a scientist in that perspective. But on the other hand, I am an acting director in KEMRI in charge of partnerships, scientific programs, and grants management. So what that brings an opportunity for us is that we have linkage with the development partners. We have linkage with other implementing and funding agencies. One of the things that they do when they come on the ground is they do a feasibility to see, does this county have capacity to do the kind of research that they want to do without moving into another county? So if you have a facility that is well equipped, well managed, adequate facilities in terms of human resource, equipment, then you attract the funding that comes with the research. Doctors in their own capacity have a way of attracting funding by the areas of specialization. But if you have a neurologist in the county who cannot access an X-ray system or cannot access a theater to handle the patient, there is no way a funder is going to give that doctor funding. So you look at it from two perspectives, that besides giving us service as a county, specialized for that matter, it also gives us an opportunity to encourage and to attract other funders, other partners, and network. And in the process of networking, you get to learn a little more, you get to understand what other people are doing. The risk we stand as counties, given the devolution framework, is that you can have your child go to school, Kimalewa Primary, Bugoma High School, Kibabii University, and work at the Bugoma Referral Hospital. Is that correct? At what point does this child get an opportunity to network? And while we build the county, that facility will give you that opportunity for them to attract others from outside, who then give them an opportunity for exposure and an opportunity for linkage. So as I finish, I just want to say that we as KEMRI, we are in support and would like to bring in our expertise as well. We do a lot of research. KEMRI has done research for over 40 years. But I'm always at pain when I look at the data that comes from Bugoma, and especially the very detailed, heavy clinical kind of trial studies. It's not led by the county-related teams. So this facility is going to be the benchmark for us, and I think we are in a position to support from a research perspective as a premier research institution. We can provide capacity building, we can provide linkages between the facility and the facilities we have at the institute, and we'll further facilitate linkage with our partners who we have had for a very long time. Over the years, different counties have actually had an opportunity to set up research sites within the different counties. This also gives us that opportunity. While it doesn't have to wait for the hospital to be ready, this linkage has already begun, and I think that's partly why I have been coming to Bugoma County. As a daughter of this soil, I think we need to build our capacity, we need to increase the knowledge of our teams that are interested in research, and we need to take on research that answers to our problems, so that we are not only producing data that doesn't answer to any questions. And interestingly, I was in a meeting this morning, just here in the county, and somebody presented about blood transfusion, and he was only asked one question. When you say you do not have enough blood, what numbers are you talking about? How do we help you if you don't know the numbers? So you can't say high or low, you need to say what are the numbers. Those numbers are what we are going to get from this particular facility. You should be able to coordinate that all the data that runs around from all the different health facilities are able to be transmitted to a national level where you can quickly pinpoint and pick out and say, we have a common problem in this particular area. So you create a targeted intervention, and that's what referral facilities actually support with. If you have very many cancer patients that are showing up, somebody has to analyze and ask, where is this cancer trend coming from? Is it one sub-county? Is it several sub-counties? And you have a targeted attention to it. You innovate and create precision medicine kind of interventions so that when you have a specific cancer in the county, what is the best and the easiest way we can target that cancer as a county? So this is a good opportunity, and I just want to echo the county government for taking this initiative, and we will be here to support in building the research capacity. Thank you.
Thank you, Daktari. Thank you so much. That is the way to go. I want also to take this opportunity to welcome our county commissioner, Bugoma County, also to introduce his team from the national government side. Karibu sana afande.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Bugoma, the Deputy Governor, Mheshimiwa Didmas Barasa, viongozi waheshimiwa kutoka County Assembly, Mheshimiwa Speaker, waheshimiwa CECs, and all the other participants. I think it's good afternoon. I think I've been given the business just to introduce the team from the national government, and I think how many we have DCCs around? Simameni tu. Yeah, I think we have all the DCCs. Karibu, you can sit down. Oh. Now, Mheshimiwa hapa anasema hawajui nyinyi, so simameni tena. Kujeni mbele basi. Thank you. Asante. I thought there is no enough time, but asanteni. That's man. You can introduce yourself.
Your Excellency and team, I'm Geoffrey Kirinjidai, DCC Bugoma South. Asanteni.
Your Excellency, all protocols observed. Martin Murithi Riungu, DCC Bugoma North.
Your Excellency and all the teams present, my name is Rose Nyakwara, DCC Kimilili. Thank you.
Your Excellency, my name is Anthony Monari, DCC Bugoma Central. Thank you.
Your Excellency, all invited guests, Gloria Kugun, DCC Tongaren Sub-County.
Your Excellency and all the guests present, good afternoon. I'm Nicholas Kijuba, the Deputy County Commissioner, Mount Elgon Sub-County.
Your Excellency, I'm Abdi Mahmoud, DCC Bugoma West.
Good afternoon. My name is Yagon Peter, DCC Webuye East.
Good afternoon. My name is Mutula Mutie, Senior SCC Webuye West, acting for DCC Webuye West. Thank you.
Asante sana, ndio hawa mwaona. I think we have one who is missing, the DCC Bumula. All the other heads of departments within the national government, can you stand up? Yeah, we had that team. And then the county security team. Kujeni mbele mjiintroduce. Tazini mjulikane. Let's start with you.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency and the entire team. My name is Emmanuel Odhiambo, the County Prisons Commander, Bugoma.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency. My name is Jeremiah Buga, in charge of AP in Bugoma County. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellency, Mary Kabungu, Kenya Forest Service.
Your Excellency, I'm Dennis Onyango, the CCIO.
Your Excellency, I am William Letting, Sub-County Police Commander, Bugoma South. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellency, all protocols observed, good afternoon. My name is Anderson Jage, the County Police Commander. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Excellency, and the entire team. My name is Paul Omweri, Sub-County Criminal Investigation Officer, Bugoma South. Thank you.
And I'm Thomas Sankey, the County Commissioner. I think my business is finished.
Yeah, that's safe. You have told us. Okay, thank you so much, County Commissioner and the team from the national government working within the county level. We are going on well. I want to take this opportunity to look at the program. I think there is a word there which is an upgrade. Please just ignore it for our program. We are not talking of upgrading. We are talking of level 6 hospital for referral teaching. So that is just a misnomer there. I want to take this opportunity to move on and welcome our honorable member for Kimilili constituency who is with us. Honorable, you are most welcome. Karibu sana, utusalimie na useme hii muradi ni sawa ama sio sawa. Karibu sana. Welcome.
Asante sana, Ground Secretary, our Governor, and our County Commissioner. Good afternoon. Mine is very brief. I was a bit confused from this program, but now it's clear that what we are discussing here is a setup of a completely new level 6 hospital. I came a bit late, but I was following the presentation by the gentleman who was here. From the presentation, I think the elephant in the room is where this level 6 facility will be domiciled, whether it's in Bugoma town or in Sichei. That is the elephant in the room. And I expected the person from Kemri to have enlightened us much more. But from what I followed and my experience in dealing with World Bank projects, before World Bank agrees to fund a program, they must provide pre-funding conditions. From the presentation here, I hope that one came out clear. The preconditions are the one that determines that Bugoma gets, Kakamega doesn't get, Bugoma doesn't get, it doesn't go to Busia, but it's in Bugoma. So means Bugoma, we met the preconditions. Number 2, before World Bank, before World Bank commits funds to fund a project, they also do 2 important documents. Number 1, they have to carry out a feasibility study. Now, on the headline of the feasibility study, the name of the place is appended there. Number 2, they do what we call environmental impact assessment to see whether this project, the positive impacts Do they outweigh the negative impacts, or it's vice versa? And if it's vice versa, then the project doesn't continue. So where does the feasibility study that was conducted, was it for Bugoma or was it for Sichei? That is a question which, before we leave here, it must be clear. Once that one is clear, then the next point will be that before we leave here, we should be told what will happen to the project proposal if the feasibility study approved Bugoma and we are taking it to Sichei, or if the feasibility study approved Sichei and we are bringing the project to Bugoma. What will happen from there? And before we leave here, as people from Bugoma, we also need to have a clarification on whether our role as stakeholders falls within the definition of a term called functus official. Functus official means that our decision is not binding, because World Bank is not the government of Kenya. World Bank has got their own conditions, which if you don't certify, even as a country or as a county, they can take this project elsewhere. So, Your Excellency, before we leave here, we must be clear in our mind whether our opinion can matter or our opinion and actions falls within the definition of functus official. So I rest my case. Thank you. I came a bit late because nowadays I go in the gym and I'm trying to increase my kilos. So that's why I came a bit late, and I think I'm doing well. I have increased my kilos, Your Excellency. I was 55, now I am 63. Thank you.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa, for your remarks. Thank you so much. At this juncture, I just want to welcome Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor, who will in turn introduce the PS to take over from me. Madam Deputy Governor, welcome.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, the Governor, Bungoma County, our peers, our development partners, our Member of Parliament for Kimilili, our Speaker for the County Assembly, the Leader of Majority, and all honorable members, all our stakeholders, good afternoon. It's a great honor for us all to be here to participate in this important forum today. I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of us and to thank you so much for finding time to be here at this particular moment. I want to appreciate Bungoma leadership. When such a project comes to a county like this one, it's not coincidence. There is an effort that was put by some of our leaders. So I want to appreciate all the leaders from Bungoma for their input in ensuring that they lobbied for this project to be here. This could not have happened if we didn't have visionary leaders with good network. So on behalf, I really want to thank them so much, and also to thank our development partner for accepting to bring this project to Bungoma. I know there are so many other counties where they are crying. They would have wished that this project was taken to their areas. But as Bungoma, we are lucky and we really want to thank them. This is a very important meeting. It is public participation, and as we all know, public participation is a constitutional requirement. So your voice on this matter, your voice really matters. And I hope we are going to share with an open mind and agree together as a people that indeed we need this project. And for sure, we cannot afford to lose such a great project that is coming to us. And as we have been told, it's coming with so many other goodies. So thank you so much. I want to take this opportunity now to invite our PS, who is our own son, Dr. Mkwana, to come and give his remark. Then after that, he will invite the governor. Karibu, Bwana PS. Yeah.
Asante. Thank you so much, the Deputy Governor, Your Excellency the Governor, our Member of Parliament from Kimilili, Honorable Didmas Barasa, the Speaker of the County Assembly, Mheshimiwa Stuma, our MCS, our CECs, our Chief Officers, staff of the County Commissioner, the Vice Chancellor, who is represented by Professor Siamba, who was my college mate at the University of Nairobi, na kila mtu hamjambo. Unajua Mheshimiwa Didmas amesema anafanya gym kuongeza kilo, imefika 63. I don't know which target he has by the end of the year. So mweke kwa maombi so that by December ifike 70. So we will pray for you, Mheshimiwa Didmas, hiyo weight iongezeke. I am here. My name is Juma Mkwana, the PS for Industry, but I'm also representing the PS for Medical Services. Dr. Ouma Oruga was not able to come. So I will say a few things of my own, and then I will also say the things that he has said me to say. When the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital started, around 1991, 92, 93, I was privileged to be one of the lecturers in that school. I was teaching there pharmacology and toxicology to medical students. 1993, I think I left there in 1997. It was a very small facility. Eldoret was a very small town. But look at the Eldoret town of today. Over the years, today Eldoret town is now a city because of some of the efforts and especially the investments that have come up because of Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital. So I want to say that this is a very great opportunity for us to have in this county. Number two, the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital was built by the national government with support from the US government. I also know that counties are struggling to build their own level 6 hospitals. Kakamega has done its part. Trans Nzoia has done its part. And they have been doing it using county resources. We are very lucky that in Bungoma, we have somebody that is willing to hold our hand for us to build this referral hospital. But it's not just a referral hospital. As the people of Western and as the people of Bungoma, for us to get this development, Kenya is big. As PS for industry, those of you who follow me online, in the last 3 days, I was in Machakos, I was in Taita Taveta, yesterday I was in Kiambu, we finished in Embu, then I came here, today we are supposed to be in Meru. This county is big, this country is big. We must appreciate the little development that we are getting. I see a lot of people, and I'm not criticizing anyone. We go online, we go on radio. Naona tunauliza, ni nini tumepata kwa hii serikali? What have we gotten? And I wonder, because we have been here from 1963. In the last 2 to 3 years of this government, you know that we got Masinde Muliro Stadium completed. For the last few years that we've had this government, you know that Maturo airstrip has been built. What is lacking there is enough land for it to have a bigger plane. And I know we're working with the national government, with the county government, to buy land so that we can extend the runway. And we are not even working on an airstrip, we are working on an airport. You already are discussing about a level 6 hospital. These are developments, we have been here, we didn't get them. Some people say we are entitled to them. But for me, I know that in Sangalo, we are building our county aggregation and industrial park. Those of you who have been to Sangalo, now you know that the road from Sikoma to Torof is being tarmacked, the contractor is there. But I still hear, hii serikali inafanya kazi gani? What Dr. Ouma Oruka has sent me to say, one, is that this is a very priority project of this government. The total project value is 7.5 billion. I don't think since independence, let me repeat, 7.5 billion. That is the project we are discussing. Since independence, we have never gotten a project of that kind. The Ministry of Health has already written the project proposal, which has been submitted to the National Treasury. What we are awaiting from National Treasury is a financing agreement between the National Treasury and the African Development Bank. And he has asked me from here, once we summarize the discussions that we have, I'll go and write a letter to him to summarize what we agree here with a copy to National Treasury and also the African Development Bank on what the people of Bungoma have said about this project so that we can proceed. In his estimation, groundbreaking should be done by March 2026. So we are looking at groundbreaking in 2026, but he has told me to say the following. One, that we have to remember that the way we presented this project, this is a national government project, meaning that the hospital being built is property of the national government. So the whole financing, building, construction, equipping, and after it's completed, the running of this hospital, the recurrent, the payment of doctors, electricity, water, will be the work of the national government. So for us, I think this will release a lot of resources which we have been using on health, for us to be able to develop our level 5 hospital, which is the current referral hospital in Bugoma. So what he has said is, one, that the way we presented this project and the way the feasibility study has been done, the location is CJ. So the feasibility study that has been done, they looked at all the other sites, and the current thinking and what he has advised is that for us to move faster, we keep it as it is. Because if we start changing, then you need a new feasibility study, and already somebody has been paid to do the feasibility study. So he has said that we keep it at CJ. We remember that this is a national government project. So when it is completed, we'll all go there for treatment, but it is not the property of Bungoma County. Everybody else will be allowed to come from across Kenya to use the hospital. So that's what he has told me to tell you. So we know that this is, so construction will be 2 years. So he says if we break ground in March, from there by March 2028, the project will be completed. All the funds for this project are available. So it's just a question of the National Treasury, and we are going to really try and make them move faster so that we can complete this project. The only request, small request, which I think the CEC for Health mentioned, is the 11 acres. I think as the leaders from here, you know that we have 39 acres. We need an additional 11 acres. So as county government, I think, and the county assembly is here, I think if we can fast track procurement of the 11 acres so that this hospital can meet the national and international standard for which it has been designed. So for me, I want to really thank the county government, the governor, His Excellency the Governor, together with the Speaker of the National Assembly, who have been working very hard to get this project for us working. As the people of Bungoma, we are proud that we are discussing this project. With those many remarks, let's be upstanding so that we can invite His Excellency the Governor to address us. Karibu Mheshimiwa.
Let's take our seats. I'm told they are interchanging something.
Okay, I think we are ready to go. Good things happen, bad things happen to good people. Let me acknowledge all our visitors, Honorable Member, my Member of Parliament from Kimilili, the County Commissioner and the team, the national team, our Permanent Secretary, members of County Assembly led by the Speaker and the leadership, CC members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. This is not even a public participation, it's more of a consultative meeting, because a lot has really happened. And I want to thank all of you who have come to join us today. And there are also unsung heroes who are not here with us today, but who have played a critical role in ensuring that we get level 6 hospital. You don't know what it means. Like it was rightly said, we are being fought. We don't have good neighbors because they are not happy that this has come to Bungoma. But that's not our problem. We shall proceed. I'll make my statement, and after I talk, we'll open it up, the County Assembly and all other members to make their contribution. Let me also thank Daktari from Kemri for that very candid discussion that you have given us. And members of the County Assembly, thank you for coming in large numbers. So I say, my friends, my fellow leaders, and the people of Bungoma, today we gather for something bigger than ourselves. We gather because we believe in the power of health, the power of dignity, and the power of hope. We gather because we know that when our people are healthy, our county is strong. When our people are strong, our nation is unstoppable. Now let's be honest. For too long, the people of Bungoma have had to travel far to Eldoret, to Kisumu, sometimes even to Nairobi, just to find specialized care. Too many families have sold land, too many parents have gone into debt, too many lives have been lost, not because of lack of will, but because of lack of access. That, my friends, is not right. And that is why this level 6 hospital matters. It matters because a farmer in Tongareni can get dialysis without selling his only cow. It matters because the people of Bungoma deserve the same chance at life as anybody else in this country. But it's bigger than healthcare. A level 6 hospital is also about jobs, like you are told. It's about training. It's about research. It's about making Bungoma a hub of excellence, a place where young doctors come to learn, where specialists will come to practice, where innovation happens. It is about saying we in Bungoma are not just asking for services, we are building solutions. And let me tell you, when we invest in health, we invest in our future. Because the child who survives malaria today could be the teacher who will inspire a generation tomorrow. The father who beats cancer today could be the farmer who feeds us tomorrow. The mother who gets proper care today could be the leader who shapes our county tomorrow. So my friends, this is not just about building of bricks and mortar. It's about who we are and who we want to be. It's about saying that Bungoma will no longer be left behind. It's about standing together, government, business, faith leaders, civil society, community, because health is not a privilege, health is a right. And when we do this, when we build this hospital, let it stand as a monument to our courage, to our unity, to our belief that no matter where you come from, no matter what your background is, Your life has value, your health has dignity, and your future has meaning. Yes, it will take resources. Yes, it will take patience. But if we stand together, if we believe in each other, if we believe in the power of this community, then, my friends, there is nothing we cannot achieve. Bungoma deserves it, our children deserve it, and together we will make it happen. What we were told here is that pre-feasibility study was already done. And we didn't have to get these hospitals. And like I told you, they are unsung heroes. I also want to take this opportunity to thank our two cabinet secretaries who have been in the Ministry of Health, Nahomicha and Deborah, Dr. Deborah, for what they have done for us, and other doctors who made sure that this project comes to Bungoma. We have only two choices, either to accept the project or to lose it and let it go somewhere else. Those are the options that we are faced with. So as we discuss, we have been told this is going to be a project that is going to, the other things that are going to come, that are going to accompany this project. It's the only project, it's the only level 6 hospital in this region apart from Moi Referral and Jaramogi Oginga Odinga in Kisumu. So you can ask yourself whether it is longer to travel to Sichei or it's longer to travel to Kisumu or Eldoret. Those are the questions that you need to ask yourself as we deliberate. You tell me that if you tell me that Moi Eldoret is shorter than Sichei, then I will agree with you. But if the answer is the contrary, then, ladies and gentlemen, leaders, we have an opportunity to leave a legacy as the leaders of today in this county of Bungoma. There are many things that the PS has raised, very many good things, and the Member of Parliament. There are many things that are happening under the leadership of this regime. We have an industrial park in Sangalo that's ongoing. As we speak, we're also having Matulo. I want to thank the Assembly for putting money in the budget to purchase land. We have the beaconing supposed to start, so that we expand the runway. The national government has also put 50 million for us to put up a terminal for Matulo to be operational. And with this level 6 coming, those are some of the things that we're talking about. As we talk now, we have an energy center which is coming up in Bumula, which was launched. Again, that's a major project in our county. As we talk now, we have the modern bus park and market that is due for completion next month in Kandui. As we speak now, the high altitude training center in Chemoge, phase 1 has been completed. As we speak now, the Kamkia market will be completed next month, will be ready to take over. As we speak now, the Misiho Brigadier Road, by the end of next month, the section between Naitiri and Brigadier will be completed. The contractor has been paid, is on site. The national side, the contractor is also on site. There's delay in payment, but works are ongoing. We have also gotten Sangalo National Polytechnic. Recently, we have Kisiwa National Polytechnic. As we speak now, the Chinese government has granted Bungoma Misiho Level 4 Hospital. They're going to construct a hospital there. That was a promise that was made by the then Deputy President, who is our President. So there are 5 hospitals that are going to be built, and Bungoma is one of the beneficiaries in Misiho. We have Webuye outpatient, which the county government is also constructing. Then we have a blood bank, which we are putting up in Bungoma, BCRH, and it's going to be a regional center. Honestly, if this is not development, tell me what development is. Unless I don't understand what it is, if you have a different definition, you can tell me. And I agree with what the PS say, that you go to social media, people just read that we have done nothing. But I just travel. Traveling I will do, because people travel. But when systems are working, I don't have to be in Bungoma for the Misiho Brigadier Road to continue. It can continue even when I'm in Iran. Because again, we must have networks. You can't just sit in Mapera and expect that the Chinese will look for you to build a hospital. You must look for networks, because people are traveling. If you think people are not traveling, go to the airport. It is full. When you say there's no money, it's you doesn't have money. People have money. So things are happening. Ukiona watu wanasafiri, even when you see the president go to Addis Ababa, he's going to network to get money because other heads of states are there. The other day I was in Senegal and Algiers negotiating. We were there with Catherine, negotiating, just she's there. And other governors from other regions. Sasa tukae tu Bungoma because people will criticize you. You will not get what you want. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the things that people will remember them long when we are gone. These are the legacy projects that we are talking about. And many, many, many other things that we are doing. So this is a great opportunity. I also want to thank the Speaker of the National Assembly because he also played a role in all this. Because I know if it was not for him, we would not have had the Minister for Health from here. He's played a role in having that, and that's why we're having these things coming. And there are three gentlemen, I'll not mention them, who have done a great job for us. One day, we shall remember them and we shall honor them. Kwa sababu tukataja sahi, maybe somebody can victimize them. There were even attempts to take this project to another place. And that's why we had to call this meeting quickly to tell the whole world that this project is not going anywhere. That this project is for Bungoma. And then attempts to take it anywhere, we shall do what is all it takes. We can all march. Mheshimiwa Didmus can lead the marching. Tutembee wajue kwamba hii project ni yetu. So I just want to thank all of you. We'll give you an opportunity to say what you want to say, but I think that's what we wanted to share, to tell you that this is a good thing that has happened for us in Bungoma. With those many remarks, thank you so much. So now I want to hand over to they are called directors of events. I learned it when I went up at night, a master of ceremony. When I was in Senegal, they were being called director of events. Now where would I have learned that if I didn't go to Senegal? When I was there, I also met the former president of Tanzania, Jakaya Kikwete. We were in one same discussion group and asked myself, how many African presidents can walk freely after you leave power? That you can walk freely without even security and join a group to discuss matters of agriculture. That means you don't fear anything. Most of them run away after you commit crimes. You take off, you cannot walk anywhere. Even when you're sleeping and a vehicle comes, you think they're coming for you. Then the chair, the person who was chairing that session was the former Prime Minister of Ethiopia called Hadiaramana. Again, somebody just walking freely. What does that tell you? Do the right thing and you not fear anything. When you are in a position, do the right thing and you walk on the streets without fearing that somebody is following you. But if you do wrong things, if you engage in corruption, hata gari kipita tu nafikiria they have come for you. But when somebody knocks, you think, now they have come. So it's our opportunity to give our best. May God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency. I also appreciate, because as from today, I think for those who've been joking with me, you've seen Your Excellency has given me a new position, and therefore I want to appreciate you in advance. Your Excellency, allow me to give a chance to our CEC so that we can give our leaders an opportunity to give us their contribution, and also we give them a chance as leaders. You can bring Wasiri to sit. Okay. Zach, let's have 2 mics. Waziri is going to lead us in a small plenary session where we will be giving you an opportunity to at least contribute and give us your opinion and also give us your suggestion, hoping that we are all going to support the idea so that we can move very fast and counter the diseases that are really with us within this Bugoma County. Karibu Waziri.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Excellency. I think it's plenary time. I take this opportunity to welcome the Speaker of County Assembly to lead the leadership, just to give a few remarks over the subject, then we'll proceed from there.
I think I think I'll allow the honorable members who are present here, those who want to make remarks, I think now the mic should be passed around to hear their views. Extra mic, Director of the Chocolate. The mic to the side, honorable members, please. Who wants to speak? If yes, but also the Wilson meeting. Kindly come and get the mic.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Am I loud enough? Thank you. Excellency, the Governor, good afternoon. Mine is just to appreciate for the efforts they have made to make sure that we have this wonderful facility in our region, which will bring a lot of change economically, and even was youth will have more skills because we will have more investors coming, and our area will change to make sure that economically our people have gotten a better life. I also want to appreciate the CC for help, for making sure that everything that was needed as automatic requirements were adhered to, so that we qualify for this position. There's one thing I would like to ask,
There's one thing I would like to ask our CEC. When they were coming for feasibility study, I remember there was a requirement for Sichei Hachonge Road to be tarmacked. I don't know which plans we have as a county government to make sure that all that requirement is achieved, because there was 3 requirements: phase 3, power line, water, and that's Sichei Hachonge Road. Thank you.
Thank you. The other program is taking time. Yes, anybody else behind there? I think Gambia say, Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Your Excellency, allow me right on the already established protocols. I'm Stephen Omala from Soisambu, and also the Deputy Speaker of the Assembly. Your Excellency, we are here actually to support the very plan and the programs that are already established for us to have this level 6 hospital in Bugoma. And as a stakeholder here, let me make it clear my opinion, because this is just a consultative forum. We have come here, and on behalf of the people of Soisambu Mitwa Ward, I want to actually echo and say that we firmly stand behind the initiative to have this facility at the place where the feasibility study was done, so that we cannot again delay in actualizing the program and the project to be implemented. As the people of Bugoma and as a politician, I have been listening to other leaders from the region who have always stood and pronounced themselves every program and project that is of national importance coming to Bugoma. Some of the regional leaders have been against. So let us move with speed, and whoever was trying to pull this project under our feet to take it elsewhere, let it be known today that the people of Bugoma are ready. We are waiting, Your Excellency. If it begins tomorrow, we are ready to go there and witness the groundbreaking. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Thank you. Thank you, think President Moise that bit. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Now we go to who is heading the civil society. Yes, please, Mr. Odell.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Bugoma, our peers, all protocols observed. Allow me on behalf of Bugoma Civil Society Forum. I'm not speaking on my behalf for the 50 plus members of the forum, but on behalf of the people of Bugoma. We conducted a survey of organizations in all the 9 plus sub-counties of Bugoma. So as BCSF, through us got public participation and citizen consultation across the county, gathered view to inform an inclusive and evidence-based decision on the contentious issue of the hospital. First of all, the CSOs welcome and appreciate the national government for considering this Bugoma for this particular facility. So I'll be short and precise. In less than 2 minutes, I will have done my presentation, then submit our memo as will be directed. So the key findings of the public consultations: awareness about the project is 84%. Of course, leaders have talked about expected benefits, the issue of reducing the travel distance, access to cancer treatment, dialysis, creation of jobs, stronger health systems, and reduce congestion in existing facilities. So for the preferred location options, we reached to 200 respondents. Nowadays, we use technology. We use the Kobo tool to collect data. 24.5% said they prefer Bugoma town. Kiwanja Ndege 15.5%, Bugoma county referral 14%, Webuye 13%. Of course, there were other options. Kandui, Chwele, Kimilili, Musikoma, Mount Elgon, Sangalo, etc. getting 10% each. Overall, 40% response favored Bugoma town and its environment, SRH, Kiwanja Ndege, town center. Challenges in current healthcare, I've already mentioned. What comes as first consideration, the issue of shortage of specialized services and long waiting time. So the priority services for the hospital, specialized cancer got 100%. All the respondents. Comprehensive emergency 100%, dialysis 94%, specialized surgery 97%, maternal health 88%. So there's also need for additional facilities needed. The respondents say that medical training school linked to Kibabi University, this facility that we are here. Of course, blood bank, pharmacy, and reference. Then the issue of staff, patient accommodation, and mental health. As I finish, this is our position on behalf of the people. Local decision. Prioritize public-owned land to avoid displacement and corruption issues arising out of that. On infrastructure, readiness,
Of course, we want county and the national government to ensure that we have roads, tarmac, electricity, stable internet, staff housing and water. Under governance and accountability, we recommend to the national government that we establish community and CSO oversight committees. On the equity and affordability, we want stronger share integration to subsidize care for the vulnerable. Under education and regional hub potential, integrate with the Kibabi University for training and position Bugoma level 6 as a regional referral hub. Call to action, county government as stakeholders, make transparent, evidence-based decision on the location. National government, of course, already you have given us support and continue co-investing, staffing and equipping. Community and CSOs, we should stay engaged in monitoring, safeguarding land, which is a critical issue, and accountability. For political leaders, please put aside political interests and safeguard the hospital as a public good. The establishment of level 6 referral is strongly supported by the people of Bugoma, 100%. The choice of location is pivotal. It must ensure centrality, equity, and sustainability. We urge decision makers to heed citizen voices, prioritize public lands, guarantee transparency so that this project becomes a landmark of healthcare transformation for Bugoma and the wider. I finish. So with the due respect, my fellow Professor Nyukuri Barasa can add 1 or 2 points, then we shall be handing over. Then Master of Ceremony Waziri, you will direct me who will be receiving our memoranda as CSOs. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. With all protocols observed, I want just to add a voice that we indeed are proud to hear that we are establishing a level 6 facility in our county. Of course, it's not going to be a county product or facility, but a national facility. We'll now be competing with other regional level 6 facilities. Remember, we not only serve Bugoma and the environment, but we also go up to DRC Congo, and I think that is very good. Our concern is that as we establish level 6, let it be indeed a level 6 built on 8 pillars which are universal. We must have proper leadership and governance for level 6. 2, we must have proper infrastructure for level 6. 3, we must have the sophisticated information system that we require. We must also organize our service to be efficient and effective. We must ensure that we have research and innovation. We must ensure that we are able to finance the level 6 facility. We have had challenges in other facilities, and if you mention those including Moi, including Kenyatta, including Jaramogi, they have had issues. There must be proper legal and policy framework, especially for the linkage between the hospital and the teaching facilities. There must be an MOU with the medical school so that they will be competing for resources and human capacity. So we need to be very clear. Beyond a feasibility study, we don't just do an environmental impact assessment, we must also do a social impact assessment, because the future of the people cannot be experimented on. Beyond that, we must also be able to do a strategic roadmap. I hope the consultant is not just going to do a feasibility study. It's a whole chain of issues, including a meal framework, which is monitoring, evaluation, accountability, and result-based
learning process. So we must put in place all that it takes for us to be a level 6, so that we are not just talking about a level 6 that is a facility without human resource, which is very critical. In our proposal, we have proposed the type of human resource that we require. We have also proposed the type of infrastructure we require. For instance, we need at least 10 operating theaters. That should be mandatory. We need a whole full-fledged oncology department. We need also a tender unit. We must have all that it takes for us to be a level 6, so that we are not like a hotel which is open with a menu but doesn't have equipment and facility. We must be what it takes. 7.5 billion must be well utilized so that we get where we want to. Our vision is to have Bugoma National Teaching and Referral Hospital that is capable of offering the highest attainable standard of teaching and referral health services to Bugoma, the environment, and beyond within the East Africa and the Central Africa. So the leadership we are backing, we must sustain our political goodwill. The political will is very important. Already our sister hospital, which was Kericho, that was inaugurated on the same day of 29th of April, is already having problems. Let's build our solidarity, let's sustain the political goodwill and talk in one voice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let us move with the speaker. That is University of Kibali. Actually, is also going to be also benefit for this environment.
With due respect to hierarchy, allow me to proceed to the subject of the day. My name is Hans Hukumu, a student of this great university, and I've seen my MP there, Mr. Didmas Wekesa Barasa. I'm delighted. So I'll proceed to the subject of the day. We are happy as a county to have this facility brought here. It shall benefit all of us, because without health you cannot do anything. Health is key and it's important to all of us. And we appreciate all leaders who had sleepless nights to ensure that this project is brought to this great county. And we really appreciate also the governor and other leaders. And as I finish, Mheshimiwa Didmas, nisilale njana leo uko hapa.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We go to the religious leader, who is around. And the religious representative. Okay. Give a mic.
Asanteni sana. Majina yangu naitwa Bishop David Waluhu, natoka Webuye. Ni kiongozi wa kanisa katika kaunti ya Bungoma. Hili jambo la hospitali ya level 6 ni jambo ambalo limefurahisha mioyo yetu, kwa sababu afya bora inasalisha maendeleo kwa nchi. Sasa sisi kama clergy, we are supporting this, na nataka tu bile wenzangu wameongea wakasema kwamba mambo ya afya tusijaribu kuingiza siasa. Wacha tuunge serikali ambayo ipo, kwa sababu hiyo ndiyo inasimamia kazi hii. Tuiunge, tusimame nyuma ya hiyo serikali na wafanye hili jambo, hii kazi ikamilike. Ikikamilika vyema, sisi wote watu wa Bungoma na watu ambao wanatoka magharibi mwa Kenya na hata maeneo za nchi ya karibu kama Uganda watafurahia. So mimi naomba tu ya kwamba sisi tuko nyuma ya hii na tusijaribu kupatilisha, kwa sababu tayari vile nilisikia wasomi walifanya utafiti na wakaelekeza mahali hospitali ambayo inaweza jengwa. So tunaweza sisi kazi yetu ni kupeana mkono, tuseme ya kwamba tunawakaribisha ambao wanakuja kufanya kazi hiyo, na hata tungeifanya jana. ni kuchelewa, tumechelewa. Leo hii tunasimama hapa kama kanisa tukisema tuko nyuma ya hii na tuendelee kuisupport, na ikikamilika vema, sisi watu wa Bungoma tutafurahi kwa ajili ya uchumi, kwa ajili ya maendeleo ya Bungoma, kielimu, kiafya na hata kijamii tutaboreka. Mungu awabariki sana.
Thank you very much. We have principal KMTC.
Your Excellency, I would stand on the protocols already observed. My name is Victoria Koi. I am the principal KMTC Bungoma. However, I also have the principal of KMTC Chwele. If allowed, he can also say something. Otherwise, what I would want to say, that I'm actually excited to be in this county when this is happening, because we have seen Kenyatta National Hospital come up, Eldoret Hospital come up, and Kisumu, and you can see the difference, if nothing else, for health. We stand feeling very, very happy and excited as KMTC, because we train the middle-level health professionals. And now we assure that as we expand the institution, we have where our students will go, our graduates will go, and Bungoma will not be the same. Let's support this. I think it's exciting. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think,
sorry, thank you. Your Excellency, the Governor of Bungoma County, and all protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is David Omoit. I'm the principal KMTC Chwele. That is where CJ, where the focus is. I want to say that KMTC is a place that we look into to see the quality aspect of the training. And on behalf of the board of directors led by the chair, Mr. Josiah Kiplagat, and also on behalf of the chief executive officer, Dr. Kelo Roach, looking at the vision that has been envisioned for KMTC, I want to appreciate the leadership that has been put in place. KMTC focuses on a globally competitive institution for training human resource for health, with a focus on a fit-for-purpose middle-level health professionals training, true transformative training, research, and consultancy. And KMTC focuses on the 4 great pillars according to the strategic plan 2023-2028, looking at the quality training, research, innovation and consultancy, institutional sustainability, and digital transformation. Looking at all the critical pillars in our training, this project is one of the great projects that we are not just on isolation, but is anchored on the part of our training. So we produce competent health professionals, not only outside, but within the health facility. So having a facility of this design, we are going to have a great professionals that are going to impact and serve the community, not only within and also without and also beyond. And we are really appreciate and we say that this is the place to be and this is a good idea and we are excited for this great project. We really support and we are in support of the ideas and how we model and to see that the implementation of this facility is actually in place. We appreciate, thank you for the leadership, and we appreciate the governor and the entire leadership of Bugoma County. God bless you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Your Excellency, if you allow, because I think it's like this general consensus that we need this level 6. And one critical thing that we need to understand, all of us, there are 2 terms that we might be interchanging. Feasibility study and feasibility study. Feasibility study was done, and that is why it was established exactly. It was established exactly where the project is supposed to be done.
and that is Sichei, where coordinates were picked, and that's where the concept notes and the proposal was designed and approved by National Cabinet and now presented to African Development Bank. That's where it is as we are talking. So in terms of where we are, I think the train has left. It's now moving. So after that has been done, and I think the presentation was very clear, that once the African Bank has now accepted that proposal, now it's financing. Now the feasibility study will come in to now actualize the requirements of what good people have been explaining. So, Your Excellency, I think unless there is any other thing, there is a general consensus that level 6 is required in Bugoma. And what our energy is to say this is what we need. You have emphasized that no one will want this project. Everybody wanted this project, but Bugoma was privileged to have. And you have been told the benefits associated with these projects. Therefore, it means where we are, Your Excellency, is just now you to say this is the direction we need to pick and move forward. I think that's the point we are now, Your Excellency.
So I think now I'm making my closing remarks. If you have anything to say, but you are given a chance, man. Unless you want to say something completely different. Okay. Like a moja to then there's a mic there.
Your Excellency, and all protocols observed. My name is Dr. Ombasi Toro.
It was supposed to be here. Ombasi.
Unfortunately, they have given me the mic. I was also listening.
It's unfortunate. It's not fortunate, but you proceed.
Chief Guest, Excellency, and all protocols observed. My name is Dr. Ombasi Toro. I'm a medical doctor, a specialist in public health, retired in this county after working as a clinical officer, after working as a medical officer in this place, and also working as a county director of health in this county. Currently, I'm a senior lecturer in Usima University School of Medicine and head Department of Public Health. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to be associated with this team. I only have 1 or 2 words to say, and possibly one request. One, when MTRH started, I was there in 1991. Our PS also working there in the university. By then I was working in the hospital. It started in makeshift structures. Even land was not defined. What brought the current MTRH was consensus, no opposition. And I hope we have the same. Number 2, may I appreciate what some members have been saying, people behind the curtain that we should appreciate, and of course they have got ego's eye. In 2010, when we were buying the land of Sichei, very few of us here, by then I was the MOH of Bugoma West. Very few of us knew that something like this would come. Now it has come. It will be very unfortunate for everybody to oppose. 3, Bugoma County has got the capacity, have got the people. Dr. Waniki has said that most of these referral hospitals or teaching hospitals, human resource specialists come from our county. And I stand to say, starting with me, I'm teaching in the public health systems management from Bugoma. Dr. Tenge Kuremu, the Dean of Faculty of Health Sciences, MTRH, and the others, we are here. What is it that is very significant for us to have level 6 in Bugoma? And aside, I request Your Excellency that let us relieve Dr. Oniki that we sit down and see patients around the hospitals. Can we have a technical team to run behind him, composing of people from us? There is a lady here from Kemri who can give us a lot of information and a lot of facts on how to move ahead. The city of Florida will bring because of the hospital. We don't say once. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, the last one, Mr.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. In Nairobi we have Kenyatta, Eldoret we have Moi, and Kisumu we have Jaramogi. So what shall we call our own?
Okay. I think reading the mood of the House, having been a speaker, reading the mood of the House, is that we are in agreement that we need a level 6. Yes. And we also agreed that a lot has already happened, and let us now move on. I can assure you, Dr. Mutoro, I can assure Professor Dr. Mukuri that this thing is going to be run by professionals. They have already started doing it. Let's not worry about the theaters and all that. It's not the first level 6 that is going to be built in the world. There are standards that have already been set, and the standards will be made. Africa Development Bank is very clear on the standards that need to be met for it to be even commissioned and for it to work. So I think from today onwards, we have been told where we are now rolling on. And we have been told by the PS that in the groundbreaking will be in March. So a lot is going to happen between now and March, and we look forward to the groundbreaking and eventually taking off as a level 6. I will be the proudest man that this is happening during my time as a governor. I know it will be open in the next 2028 when the next governor will be there. We hope that you will also remember who went to look for the cow as you take the milk of that particular cow. I am the one. May God bless you. Thank you so much, members of County Assembly, civil society, all who came, PS, Mheshimiwa, thank you for coming. And thank you for associating with these developments. People are watching. County Commissioner and your team, today I'm happy to have seen the entire team. That is where I grew up. That's where I was made to be what I am today. I'm happy to have seen them. Students, thank you very much. With those many remarks, may God bless you as you go to your various destinations. I don't want to say as you go because I don't know where you are going. Thank you so much and God bless you.
Okay, thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you so much for leading us in this stakeholders meeting. And I come here proudly associating myself with level 6 hospital in Bugoma. And therefore I want to take this opportunity to thank God for giving us this day. We also want to thank the national government, more so represented by the PS, the son of the soil, and as he has represented the PS for health. We want to thank our member of parliament for Kimilili finding time to come and witness what we are deliberating on. We also want to thank our honorable members of the House, led by the Honorable Speaker of the County Assembly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our doctors who have worked behind the scene. Thank you so much, the partners who have worked behind the scene, and more so Kemri. We really thank you so much. And above all, we thank you for one voice saying we have level 6 hospital being established in our county. Thank you so much. Now the next move is we have lunch, and I don't know whether we have the cards because we had a hitch in the morning. Waziri? Yeah, we have lunch that is available for us, and therefore we just want to, the gathering team, please, quickly. quickly, if the cards are there, we want to know where they are.
We have the drivers, they have their hall, but the VIP doesn't have cards. They will just eat without cards.
Well, they have VIP.
The MCs, our MCs, our CSs.
Okay, our honorable members of the House and our guests, led by His Excellency the Governor, will not be getting the cards. With us, we just move to where the meals are. She will be directing us. Then the other remaining members, there are cards which you will pick just to control the eating place. Otherwise, thank you so much. We can have the last prayer before we go to the National Assembly, National Anthem. Bishop, you can pray for us and thank God. Yeah? Okay. Thank God because, okay, thank you so much.
Naomba tusimame kabla Bishop hajatupa maombi wimbo wa taifa.
Let's pray. Our precious, loving Heavenly Father, this afternoon, we come back to you giving thanks to your name because of your grace that you gave to us, oh God, to deliberate on what has been going on. May your name be glorified, Father, for the leadership. May your name be glorified for the wisdom that has guided us here, Father God. That as we leave this place, we just want to commit our lives back in your able hands, that you are going to go before us and take care of us on the roads. And my Father, when another time comes like this, your name shall be glorified. That those who are dispersing, Father, to go for lunch, I commit the lunch in your hands. That you bless it and sanctify it as we partake of it. And in Jesus' name we pray and believe.
Asante.
Thank you. Wewe inafaa nikuone kitu yangu za ulichukua namba yake. Simu yangu iko na issues. Simu yangu iko na issues.
43 una peana namba wenyewe. 43 52 07 43 52 17 Zakaria.